Hello, welcome to my channel. We will be doing question number 5 and onward. So this question says that we are given a polynomial px. Let me make it a little thin. Okay, so this is given as 3x cubed minus 7x squared plus ax plus b. So a and b are some constant integers. We don't know their values, but we are given that the derivative of this function, which is 9x squared minus 14x plus a. This is equal to 21. You see? Okay, sorry. Okay, I will not write it like this. So derivative of this function when x is minus 1. So that is going to be 9 and minus 1 squared is plus 1. So I don't care. So when x is minus 1, so it will become plus 14 and plus a. And that is given as 21. Right? This is given over here. Okay, so from here you can see 9 plus 14 is 23. So a is equal to 21 minus 23. So this is equal to minus 2. So a we found as minus 2. Okay, so my polynomial will become px equals 3x cubed minus 7x squared, and a is minus 2x plus b. Okay, now the second information is that x minus 2 is a factor of this one. So I can write this thing as x minus 2 into some quadratic expression. So how can I find that? I can find it through long division. If x minus 2 is a factor of this, so that means this 3x cubed minus 7x squared minus 2x plus b, it will be completely divisible by x minus 2 because it's a factor of it. Okay, let's see. So if I divide it, it's going to be 3x squared. So it becomes 3x cubed and minus 6x squared. So if I subtract plus minus minus plus, this will cancel. So it will become minus x squared minus 2x plus b. Okay, and then minus x. That will be minus plus minus x squared and minus minus plus 2x. And when I subtract, it will become plus. This is plus become minus, so this will cancel, and it is minus 4x plus b. Okay, and finally we will do it minus 4. This is minus 4x and minus plus 8, and plus minus this cancels. So b minus 8, and this must be equal to 0 because it should divide it completely. So it means b is equal to 8. Okay, so these are the values of my a and b. This is your part A of this problem. Okay, now the second part says, hence write it as a product of the linear factor. Okay, so I can write my polynomial p of x as 3x power 3 minus 7x squared minus 2x and plus b is 8, right? And we know that x minus 2 is a factor of it. And when I use the long division, my answer came to be 3x squared minus x minus 4. Okay, if p is equal to 8, then it will divide completely. There will be nothing remainder, and I have this factors. Now I need to find the, I need to factorize this quadratic expression 3x squared minus x minus 4. So I will do 3x squared minus 4x plus 3x minus 4. So from here I will take x common, and it will become 3x minus 4. And here I will take 1 common, and it will be 3x minus 4. So 3x minus 4 is one factor, and x plus 1 is the other factor. So I can write it as x minus 2 and x plus 1 and 3x minus 4. Okay, so this is what we have to Okay, this was the answer of this part B. Now the third part says, okay, using the variable we solve this equation. Okay, so it means my equation that I need to solve is 3e to the power 6y minus 7e to the power 4y and minus 2e to the power 2y and plus 8 equal to 0. So use the values of a and b which we found before. Okay, so I will assume that e to the power 2y is equal to x, let's say. So e to the power 6y will become x power 3 and minus 7 x power 2 minus 2x and plus 8 and this is equal to 0. Okay, so this is exactly the same polynomial which we have over here. Okay, so it means I can write it as uh, okay, yeah, so x minus 2 and x plus 1 and 3x minus 4 and this is equal to 0. Okay, so from here we can see that we have three solutions. X is equal to 2 or x equal to minus 1 or x equal to 4 by 3, right? And now x is equal to e to the power 2y. So this x is e to the power 2y equals 2. So in order to find the value of y, I take the log on both sides. So it will become 2y equals log of 2 and y is equal to 1 by 2 log 2. So this is one answer. For this part, if I do e to the power 2y is equal to minus 1, then 2y is equal to log of minus 1. Now, log of minus 1 does not exist. There is no real number whose log is, so that I can take the log of minus 1. So, there is no solution. And finally, here, again, if I do e to the power 2y equal 4 by 3, then 2y is equal to log of 4 by 3 and y equals 1 by 2 log 4 by 3. So this is my second solution. So these two are the solution for this equation. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay, so the next question. This is a little confusing. Okay, when log of y is plotted against x cube. So what does it mean? A straight line passes through these 2 points. Okay, so what are they trying to say? That if I take x cube on x-axis and log of y on y-axis, then there are 2 points, 2 and 5. I'm not plotting it to the scale. And minus 8 and 25. Minus 8 and 25. So the line passes, is a straight line passing through these 2 points. Okay. Uh, so let's assume that there's y on this direction and x in this direction, not x cube and log y, just to make things simple. And I try to find the straight line equation which passes through these 2 points. If I know the 2 points through which a straight line is passing, I can find the equation this way. Y minus y1 over y2 minus y1 equals x minus x1 over x2 minus x1, where x1, y1, x2, y2 are these 2 points and xy are the variables. Okay, so y minus y1 is, let's say, 25 over y2 minus y1 equals x minus x1 is 8 or x2 minus 8. So this is y minus 25 equals 5 minus 25 is minus 20. So it is minus 20 over 10 and x plus 8. So this is going to be y equals minus 2 into x and minus 2 plus minus 16 and plus 25. So this is going to be minus 2x and plus 9. Okay, now I will replace y by log y because on the y-axis I'm not trying y but log y. And on the in the x direction it is not x but it is x cube, right? So this is the meaning of this expression, that when log y is plotted against x cube, a straight line is formed. Find y in terms of x. So okay, from here I can see that y is going to be equal to e to the power minus 2x cube plus 9. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Uh, okay, and find the value of x when y is this thing. Okay, so we are given that y is e to the power 25, and on the right side we have e to the power minus 2x cube plus 9. So if I take log on both sides, e will disappear and I'll have 25 equals minus 2x power 3 plus 9. Okay, so you can see that 2x cube is equal to 9 minus 25, which is minus 16. So x power 3 is equal to minus 16 over 2. So this is minus 8. And x is going to be the cubic root of this thing, cubic root of minus 8. And that is going to be minus 2, because minus 2 power 3 is going to be minus 8. So this is my answer. Find the value of x. Yeah, so the x is equal to minus 2. Okay. So this was question number 6. Now let's do question number 7. Okay, a geometric progression has the fourth term like this and sixth term like this, where k is a constant. The common ratio is the, okay, find the common ratio. Okay, remember in a geometric progression, the first term is, let's say, a0. The second term is a0 times r. The third term is a0 r power 2, and the fourth term would be a0 r power 3. And similarly, a sixth term is going to be a0 r power 5. Right? Now we are given that fourth term is given as 8k power 6 over 27. And sixth term is given as 32k power 10 over 243. Okay, and we need to find the common ratio. We need to find r, right? Okay, so I will divide this equation by this. So a0 r power 5 divided by a0 r power 3. On the right side, I have 32k power 10 over 243, and divided by this, or multiply by 27 over 8k power 6. Okay, so 8 times 4 is 32. And 3 nines are 381. Okay, so 99899. Okay, so my answer is going to be 4 over 9. K power 10 minus 6 is 4. And the left side, a0 cancel with a0, and I have r power 2 only. So r square is equal to 4 by 9 k power 4. So you can see that r is going to be uh, plus minus 2 by 3 k square. But we are given that, yes, the common ratio is positive. So I will just take the positive value, and r is 2 by 3 k square. Okay, so this is the answer for the part 1. Find the common ratio in terms of k. Okay, and the value of the first term. Okay, very good. How do I, first term is this a0. I need to find a0 as well. Okay, you see, when I go from a4 to a1, right? How do I go from a4 to a1? I divide this a4 by r3. Okay, so a0 is basically a4 divided by r3. Am I right? You can see from here, a0 is equal to a4 divided by r3. Okay, now a4 was given as 8k power 6 over 27, right? And I have to divide by r3. What is r power 3? It is 8 over 27 and power 6. So it's the same thing. I have to divide this thing by the same expression, which is 8 over 27 k power 6. So it means a0 is equal to 1. Okay, so this is my second answer here. Okay, so find the common ratio and other. Okay, we found this both things. Now the next question is, given that this geometric progression has a sum to infinity of 3, find the possible values of k. Remember, when we have a geometric progression, um, like a0 and a0r plus a0r square plus a0r power 3 and so on goes to infinity. So the sum is a0 over 1 minus r. Okay, the condition is that the r should be less than 1. Okay, so we are told that when we sum this thing, uh, we know that a0 is 1 and r is 2 by 3k square. Am I right? And this is given as 3. Remember, sum to infinity is 3. Okay, so from here we can see that 1 over 3 is equal to 1 minus 2 by 3 k square. So 2 by 3 k square is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3. So this is 2 by 3. It cancels from both sides. So k square is equal to 1 and k is equal to plus or minus 1. Okay, so find the possible values of k. So this is our answer. Okay, I hope it's clear. I'm not confusing you. Okay, now question number 8. It is given that y is equal to log of 3x squared plus 16 over x plus 2. So what is dy by dx? I will use a quotient rule. So lower function into derivative of the upper function, log is 1 over 3x squared plus 16 into derivative of this thing, which is 6x minus upper function, so log of 3x squared plus 16 into derivative of lower function, which is 1, and divided by the square of lower function, it is x plus 2 square. So let's simplify it a little bit. It's going to be 1 over x plus 2 square. And here I have 6x into x plus 2 over 3x square plus 16 and minus log of 3x square plus 16. Am I right? Okay. Now I need to evaluate the value of dy by dx when x is 0. Okay. So substitute x equal to 0 in this expression. When x is 0, this is 1 over 2 power 4. So this is 1 over, sorry, 1 over 2 power 2. So it's 1 over 4. Okay. And this x will make this whole thing 0. Minus log of 0. So this is 16 only. Okay. So it is minus log of, okay, let me write it this way, is equal to minus 1 by 4 log of 16. Okay, now they want the answer to be in terms of log of p. Okay, so I can say this is log of 16 power minus 1 by 4. Make sense? Okay, so what is 16 power minus 1 by 4? It is 1 over 16 power 1 by 4. And power 1 by 4 means the fourth root, and that is 2, right? Because 2 power 4 is 16. Okay, so this whole thing is equal to log of 1 by 2 or log of 0.5. Okay, so our P is basically 0.5, if you want to put it this way. Okay, so last part is very easy. Given that x increases from 0 to h, write down the approximate change in y. We have done this type of thing before. So change in y or approximate change in y is dy by dx at whatever value we want to evaluate into delta x. So dy by dx is log of 0.5 and delta x is h, right? So my answer is h time log of 1 by 2. Okay, I hope uh, this solving is easy and we are solving everything here. Okay, yeah. So this was question number 8. I think I will stop over here. Hope everything is clear. If you have any question, you can always ask me in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.